Go on, Screaming Jay. Sing it. I put a spell on you. Halloween music all night long. Halloween music all night long. So let me tell you, Chris Wyche is a good friend of mine. I've known him for many years. He is a member of Blexit. Blexit was started 2018 with the social media campaign of Blexit Foundation. It merged with Turning Point in 2023. And what's going on now, they started a tour on HBCU campuses, and there's a lot of people talking stuff they don't know about, and I thought I'd have Chris on here to tell us what's going on. Chris, welcome to the Shelley Winter Show.
Thank you, Shelley. I appreciate it.
So now there was a couple of HBCUs that you guys were scheduled on. You put out a flyer that went around on social media. People got mad. People were excited, like me, were excited to see this happening. What happened with FAMU and Hampton University? What happened? Did you guys show up? What happened?
Well, first, I don't know too much about the Hampton event. However, I was involved in the FAMU event mainly because that is my school. I am a Rattler, proud Rattler. And, also, I forgot to mention I am Chris, a former state director.
Chris, are you on speaker or something? Because we got a lot of feedback. Are you on speaker?
Yes. That's
okay. That's much better. Go ahead.
I just want to say I forgot to mention I am a former state director of Blexit in Georgia.
Right.
So, I've been, heavily involved with Blexit and everything, but I don't know too much what happened with the Hampton event, but I was involved with the FAMU event.
So
and
tell us what happened.
Yeah. So basically, I was asked to help out with getting security for the event. And mind you, we have done the event last year, the same type of deal. I actually went to Spelman last year. I went to a few other HBCUs last year, and we did the event without a hitch. Everything was great.
So let me understand this. You guys, Blexit, have been on Spelman's campus and other campuses. You were there last year doing homecoming?
That's correct.
So this is nothing new. This is not something you guys just started this week since Charlie Kirk got murdered.
No, sir, not at all. We did it last year, and we did a few the year before.
So why wasn't anybody mad then? Why wasn't anybody screaming and yelling and trying to run you guys off of campus when you were there last year?
That I have zero clue. The only reason I would say is because we made our presence known this year. So the reason that we made our presence known is unfortunately because of that whole Charlie Kirk event, and we wanted to have security to escort us throughout the campus.
Understood. So let me reiterate for the audience. So this year, because of the murder and assassination of Charlie Kirk, after doing this last year around different HBCUs and getting no pushback, no yelling, no screaming, you did it. People had conversations. Everything was fine. This year, you guys said, hey, we might want security because of the political situation in the country today. Correct?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Okay, so go ahead.
So I was asked to help out with getting security. Now, FAMU Homecoming is a huge event, just like, at Howard, just like any other HBCU, Bethune and all that. So, pretty much resources are stretched thin, really, really thin. I mean, Tallahassee brings in police officers, law enforcement from outside agencies and everything just for this event in Tallahassee. So with me being asked to help out and get security was a big ask, but I managed to pull some strings, and we ended up getting the Leon County Sheriff's Department to give us a few deputies, and they agreed to escort us through the campus. However, the only caveat was, we had to give a heads up to FAMU PD.
Right, which makes sense. Right.
Yes, it makes sense. We totally understand that. We had no problem doing that. So I myself went to FAMU PD and asked, to speak with the chief of police, just to give him a heads up and everything. And they said, okay, cool, no problem. Let's have a meeting with myself and Ms. Tiana Gorman, who is heading up the event. She's also a member of Blexit, coordinates the events for Blexit Student Movement. And they said, let's have a Zoom meeting later on in the day. This was about noon that day, and they scheduled the meeting for 4:30 later on that day. So I had no intentions of, attending the meeting. It was just supposed to be Tiana and the chief of police, or assistant chief of police, rather. And during the meeting, maybe about 4:45, I get a text from Ms. Gorman, and she's like, "Hey, can you hop in on this Zoom call?" I said, "Cool, no problem." So I hop on there. It wasn't just Ms. Gorman and the assistant chief of police. It was about 20 other people, including board of trustee members, SGA president.
And when they're all on there now, so what happened? What did they say? Did they say no to what you guys wanted to do?
Now, initially, it was just, "Hey, we're just going to give y'all a heads up. We're going to, explain who we are, what we do. We're going to be going around the campus, all of that." And everybody was cool with that initially. And then once we got on the call, I noticed a shift. There was the board of trustee members, and including the SGA members. They, said, "Hey, we've seen a few of y'all videos. We not really rocking with y'all coming."
So
on
essentially,
campus.
when they saw what Blexit was doing, the board members, probably older, did not know what Blexit was. They're not, right? When they saw
Correct.
what Blexit was talking about, they basically shut you guys down and told you couldn't come.
Correct.
Now, let me ask you a question. Did you have to pay to be? Did you have to pay to be on campus?
No, sir.
No,
Not
so
at
you
all.
just have to submit your name that you want to be on campus.
Correct.
And then they usually say yes to everybody until now. So what is the fix? So basically you're telling me that the university did not want a free-thinking people to have a conversation with college students where debates are supposed to happen. That's actually the nature of college, the college experience.
Correct.
Tell us what happens next.
So after they strongly suggested and, basically bullied us into rescheduling the event, they said, "You know what, we will want to reschedule, and we are willing to work with you, just not during homecoming." And I was like, "Okay, well, when?" They said, "Well, we'll just reschedule at a later time."
Have you heard back from them since?
We have been in contact with them. We do have a tentative meeting with Board of Trustees and other faculty members.
So let me get this straight. You have to go through all of this just to come on campus as an organization to have a conversation about a different political ideology than that college propagandizes to their children. That's what I'm hearing.
That's correct, because they want to control the narrative. They want to control who we speak to. They want to handpick people who are in the audience. They want to basically control what we say, when we say it, how we say it, and not allow us to express our ideas to faculty, to students, to any passersby or anything like that.
Absolutely.
So yeah,
it's nuts. Chris Wyche, I appreciate you coming on. Have a wonderful evening. Happy Halloween to you and the family, and we will talk soon.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you. You heard it there. Our colleges are propaganda machines, whether it's the Ivy League, whether it's the HBCUs, no matter where you go, you send your kid off to college, most colleges, and they're going to come back radicalized with leftist propaganda, period. And you see it here first. These HBCUs would not let Blexit on their campuses. It's not that Blexit didn't pay. It's not that they didn't go through the right channels. They did everything right, every school. You heard them say they spoke last year on Spelman's campus and other campuses during homecoming. No problems. We'll be right back. It's the Shelley Winter Show. 404-872-0750. 1-800-WSB-TALK.
Got a black magic woman.